Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. I'm happy to be here. I have a bit different case study as Üllar's. We are very much established company already. And I titled my case study True Smart Connectivity, but I listened to the previous presentation, and I instead also can use smart and trusted connectivity, because energy policy is definitely the value-free, and basically trust and reliability is a really central keywords in the energy sector. Couple of words about my company, who those are not in Estonians maybe don't know. We are basically joint electricity gas transmission system operator in Estonia. We own electricity and gas transmission grids, both of them, and our mission is very simple one: keep the lights on and the rooms warm in Estonia. And why it's so important, this mission, that if we are talk about the smart connectivity, this definitely very much needed to keep our promise, keep the lights on. Without digital tools, we couldn't do it anymore, because this environment where we operate move more and more complex. And to deliver this mission, we set our vision that we guarantee and ensure security of supply for our customers in a climate-neutral way, supporting the Estonian economy. And why I say so, that this vision maybe really express our mindset that what we like to deliver to our customers. That we, of course, as I mentioned, that our mission is security of supply, keep lights on, but same time we don't do it a way which really harm our environment. We like to contribute to European Union climate policy targets. We like to contribute Estonian national climate policy targets, but same time also keep in mind that we should support the Estonian economy. And it brings me to the point when I just, those texts are really small one, and maybe this not so much needed to read, but this is basically a snapshot from my company strategy, and where we describe the key trends which impact our company. And I just remarked some columns in red to highlight that basically to mitigate all those trends and potential risks and also opportunities for our company, we need the digital tools. That you see that there are quite a lot of red, and to manage all that red part, we should very much digital tools. And definitely this is the journey, how we mitigate and capture those risks and opportunities. Basically, I think we in Estonia, this is quite a common one, that we have already national-wide central data hubs, both electricity and gas data hubs managed by Elering. We have a 100% smart meters rollout, both in electricity and gas. And this is basically this raw data, which is the basis for all other services which not provided by us, by Elering, but by market participants. Because we are fully in line with EU regulations, we are fully unbundled. It means that the transmission part, both in electricity and gas, fully separated by generation and selling part. It means that we are basically deliver this general framework where our market participants can use this data and can deliver their value proposition to their customers. And definitely this is the journey that if you opened our electricity market first, then we basically created electricity data hub, after that gas data hub. And as you maybe noticed that basically we like to deliver security of supply climate neutral way, that we use this data, what we stored our data hubs also for climate policy objectives, that we are basically run layer top up, and maybe I go further. Okay, this is small as well, those two small screens here. But okay, I explain a bit that top up of the both electricity and gas data hubs, we have a so-called Elering green layer where all kilowatt hours produced and consumed electricity and gas get their origin noticed. That basically we know that every kilowatt hour consumed in Estonia basically have a label from which sources this electricity or gas is produced. It gives a quite good picture that which energy consumed, which is the part of the renewable energy consumption, and also a great direct link between generated and consumed electricity. We use a very much guarantee of origin system for that. And basically, which is maybe also very much important from smart connectivity point of view, that all state authorities use the same data. Our statistical office, our tax board, our environmental board, they all use the same data which coming from our central data hubs and from our green energy info systems. Basically, it allows to save a lot of work hours different state authorities. And this is example how Estonian Statistical Office use our data. This is the renewable energy platform what we use and what I described already quite extensively. But the other very practical tool what we use and where we use this data stored by our data hubs, that we know that in the future and already right now, the flexibility is the most valuable product of the energy market. And basically, this is very much unique in all Europe that we use the same data also for flexibility market platform. That basically we have a tool which really value flexibility most and provide this flexibility into different market products, beginning from the day ahead market up to fast frequency reserve markets. And this is already very much automated. And also consumers, due to their consumption applications also can participate. This is not only generation part, but this is also demand side and demand side response, which is allowed by this application. And maybe one another example, which is not so much use this data set, which is stored our central data hubs, but this is really, if our vision, this third part, economic competitiveness, that basically this application really allows get the producers connected our grid very fast. Instead of 3 months to a few seconds, they get to know where is the cheapest connection point to get connected with Estonian power grid. Just a couple of examples what we do really make Estonian energy grid more smarter. Thank you.